Tonight's going to be a night full of yikes. Oh my. Oh. So far, so good. Oh no. Really? Come on. There we go. Why is it every time I go to do something, something screws up? Post. It's going to be one of those nights. Assuming anybody's even in here to see this. It's going to be one of those nights. No. Already signed into that. Why is it making me sign in again? What's happening? I don't know. Oh, look. People watching. Sarah, and there's me. And this still hasn't posted. I'm trying to post the link. It's not working. Jesus. Jeezers. Help me, Jeezers. Discard that post because you're pissing me off. Try it again. Here we go. Post. Oh, thank you, Scarlett. Okay, so I recolored my hair and touched it up, and I ate and did makeup. So you're getting damp hair in a clip, Ori, because I just didn't feel like hitting it with a hair dryer or anything else. So, give me a second, Sarah. I'm gonna try and see if it'll go through. It's really starting to mess with me. Like, the post button's there. It's letting me click it. It's just not actually doing anything. Yeah, if you could do that, Sarah. And, oh, we'll talk about that later when we get some more people up in her, Kate. We'll just talk about Katie. Oh, you know who you are. Oh, and I did get my Love Yourself, Always Keep Fighting shirt in. However, it's a tank, and like the armholes are like, hello. So my mom knows how to sew, so I'm going to get her to come help me kind of, I don't know, squeeze things in, tighten things up. And it's completely logged me out of Tumblr. You jerk. That's what I'm going to say. You jerk. So as you guys might have noticed, our dear sweet Kelsey is not here. She is not feeling well today. And so it's just little old me tonight. And I'm going to try and repost this again. Not like that, I'm not. You know what? That's how that's going to happen. There we go. Now it posted. Hooray! Yes, I want to log out because I have to switch accounts so I can signal boost. I didn't tag none of that. Log in. Yes, please. Log in. There we go. Oh, Sarah, you are the tits, my friend. The tits. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. Sunday's here. Mimi's here. Thank you, Sarah. You're awesome. You can hear. No, don't wake the baby. Don't wake the baby. This is actually, since, jeez. Thanks, Nana. This is, oh, the box is in the bathroom. The Schwarzkopf color. Schwarzkopf, I think is how you say it. That was recommended to me by Katie. So confusing. It's called Vintage Red, and it still kind of ends up dark. So I might actually, in a couple weeks, when I need to do it again, strip it, like bleach it basically, get all the color out. Excuse me. And then start over and put it back in. So, oh, hi. I don't know who Anne is, but I like her already. Oh, we're talking babies. That's okay. I don't want to talk about babies. I just realized I hadn't put my rings on, and it's bugging me. I don't know why. It's bugging me. So I want to put them back on. Okay, so for those of you just joining us, first time joining us, all that kind of fun stuff, my name is Ori. I am half of Orly, Oriana75, which you can read down here. That is my Tumblr URL, my Twitter handle. It's probably also my Instagram, Snapchat. I kind of use the same thing for everything, which makes things nice and easy because I forget stuff a lot. I'm sorry, I'm looking for something. Ah, there it is. So, I've had a lot of grape soda tonight. So that's fun. Jake says hi. Is it Jake from State Farm? Is he wearing khakis? I'll never do that again, I swear. Jake's not gonna like me anymore after that. So let's see. Also, I am, like I said, I'm half of Orly's Lily Pad. The Lee part, Kelsey, which is Leviathan's Love Deck on Tumblr, is not with us this evening. She is sick. And so I'm kind of manning the reins by myself. We are an extension of the SPN Fanfic Pond, which is a collaboration of newer writers, more established writers, betas or proofreaders, whichever you want to call them, as well as mutuals that you can share and discuss ideas. And we all just come together, share our stories, try to share information to help us all be better writers. So that is what we do. I am in there currently as a mutual, as well as a beta. And Kelsey is in there as a beta, a mutual, and a big fish. I think she's a mutual. I'm not sure. But I know she's a beta and she's a big fish. So first thing we're going to do tonight, Mana, you're distracting me. Yes, there's also, if you have been a part of the lily pad, not the lily pad, the pond for a while, there was a Chatsy website where people could hop in and chat live time with everyone. We just realized that the Chatsy chat will only hold so many people, whether registered or unregistered guests. So we now have a Skype chat set up that is linked on the pond. And if it's not, because I know Mana has had a bit of the juice this evening, it will be put up probably no later than tomorrow, I would think. So, okay, we'll talk about that in a minute. So we now have a Skype chat that'll be linked. You can join. Anybody that's a part of the pond is welcome in there, of course. What else? Also, just another quick little thing about the pond. If you are not currently part of the pond and you would like to be, that's perfectly awesome. All you have to do is ask to be a part, whether it's beta, guppy, or a mutual. We'll be happy to add you in there. That's really all you have to do. We don't require you to have anything tagged on your blog that says, hey, I'm part of the pond. You know, it's just ask and you're in. The only caveat to that is, as of right now, no matter how many fix you have and how many well-established or how well-established you are as far as followers or whatnot, we will not be adding any more big fish immediately. If you are currently a guppy mutual beta, that's a completely different story. But if you're not currently part of the SP and Fanfic Pond and would like to be a part, you can join. We would love to have you, but we won't be taking anybody immediately as a big fish. We'd like for you to spend some time in the beta section, in the mutual section, in the guppy section, just kind of getting to know more about the pond itself and what the pond has to offer you as a writer before becoming a big fish. So there's the caveat to that. What else? What else? Oh my goodness, 15 people in here. I wonder if Lauren. Hi, Lauren. I try to say hey to everybody. What else? What else? What else? What else? I have notes. It's not like I just don't know. Steph. I wonder if Rachel's watching. My dear vintage Valentine. I always try to wait for her. I'm not showing you my boobs, Manna, but thanks. This is as close as you're getting to it. Love yourself first. Keep fighting. There you go. You dork. Kat Dean Winchester, which was one of our guppy picks from last week, if I do remember correctly. I don't know why I'm dancing, you guys. I haven't had anything to drink. Let's see. We'll wait. Hi. I don't know who you are, Enochian antagonist, but hi. Oh my God, Manna. No more rum. The rum is gone. You're cut off. Yikes. Yikes. Okay, so on to other things. Oh, there's my husband. Say hi to the husband, guys. Hi, hubby. I love you. I appreciate you. You're wonderful. Yeah, okay. Let's see. Okay, so fic picks tonight. Our first pick, well, I'm going to start with guppy picks. Mine this week is from Scorpion Girl 1. It's called Complicated. It is a Sam Dean. It's kind of a Dean reader with a side of Sam. I don't want to tell you too much because it'll give it away. But this was really, really good. According to what I saw from the author's note, it started off one way and then there was a twist at the end. God, I hope there's a part 2 because it was really, really good. I really enjoyed it. That's Scorpion Girl 1, Complicated. Everything that I fic rec tonight will have links put up, hopefully, later on this evening when the video is processed or tomorrow morning sometime. It is getting another part. Yay! And Michelle's here. Yay! So really, really good story. It's mostly a Dean reader. But it's really, really good. Definitely go check that out. Scorpion Girl 1 with Complicated. So those are our guppy picks for this week, since it's just me. So let's get into actual fic picks. So Manna's pick this evening is from my dear sweetheart over the pond, whom I love so much, Kitten of Doomage, with Conversion. This was a priest demon dean reader or demon priest. I don't know how to explain this one very well, but it's definitely demon dean, but there's some priest demon dean thrown in there. I asked for a review from Manna for this, and her exact words, all I got was holy fucking shit. And it's not inaccurate whatsoever. It's not inaccurate. Wow, thanks, babe. Conversion was amazeballs. Like, I don't even know. So premise is you are a nun, and you are getting ready to say your final vows. You're a novice, um, and step completely. You're a novice. You're getting ready to say your vows and step completely into nunhood, and or however I'm not Catholic. Sorry, if I screw that up, I'm sorry. So, yeah, and then a new priest shows up, and well, he does that too, but that's later. Um, to take to be the priest to accept your vows and listen to your vows as you become a nun. So it's wow. Yeah, it's wow. Definitely go check out Conversion by Kitten of Doomage. Wowza. Um, yeah, so hello, writing a world of my own. Hi, Rachel. Pause 2 seconds for Rachel. This is that I'm wearing tonight, Wet and Wild, the Sugar Plum Fairy. So it's supposed to be a matte. It still looks kind of glossy, but it's more of a lipstick. Either way, I love it. It's a lot of fun. So, oh, this just to show her real quick. This is the NYX that I got today. It's purple. It's a lot of fun. So, anyway, so there's my makeup for tonight because we do that every week. All right. Okay. What else? Kale's fic pick this week is by the lovely Mana What? Mana What? Our dear, dear drunk Mana. Her Just Like Mommy series, but specifically part 3. Let me tell you about this story. Okay, so I'm going to give you Kale's review, and then I'm going to give you my review, okay? Her reasoning for this fic is Mana took a shit on her heart. Exact words. I'm reading this word for word. I don't think I've ever cried whilst reading a fic before. Not like this anyway. As much as I hate her for it, I can also appreciate the beauty of her writing because it draws you so far into the story you lose all sense of reality for a little while. My part of it, 3.8K words of rip your damn heart out. I read this thing after drinking my coffee at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I am sitting there, I kid you not, crap doesn't make me cry. Just like, I don't know, I just don't hardly cry anymore. And I am laying there on the couch with big fat tears just rolling down my face. Like, ugly cry, full blown ugly cry. I snapped Mana's ass. I'm like, you bitch. Oh my God. It was terrible and wonderful. And just when you think you're like, okay, this is calmed down. I'm over this. Like, we're good. She'll do something else and she'll rip it all over again. Oh, y'all. Yeah, like I walked into the bedroom, my husband's walking out and he's like, what's wrong? I'm like, Mana made me cry. Ah. He's like, what? Yeah, that happened. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was. Anyway, hi, Jill. Glad you're here. So there is, I think, one more part to the Just Like Mommy series. Yep, comes out next week. And it's great. It really is. It's a very good series. I definitely recommend it. Just when you get to part 3, get your tissues handy. That's all I'm saying. Be prepared. Waterproof mascara. No eyeliner. Let's not do the Tammy Faye Baker. That's a Southern thing. Y'all might not know that. Anyway, the first Guppy pick Michelle was Scorpion Girl 1 with Complicated. And then Mana's pick was Kitten's Conversion, because I don't remember how far I am. Kale's pick is Mana's Just Like Mommy, that I really want to punch her in the thigh for, dead leg her. Anyway, moving on. All right. Okay, so, excuse me, tonight's topic, which shouldn't be building plot. That was last week. I don't know why it didn't update that, but whatever. Tonight's topic is his arm went where? People, we're going to talk about positions tonight. Yes, watch your positions. If it will help, go to Michael's and get one of those wooden model things that's just like all joints and you can pose however. Go to the dollar store, grab you a couple of Barbie dolls and action figures, whatever. If you have daughters, grab a couple of her Barbie dolls. Yes, I have my daughter's Monster High dolls because, and I like hers because they're jointy here, but they're also jointy in the wrist. And then you've got a little bit of joint in the knee. I don't know what's on the feet because these shoes are monstrous and I don't ever take them off. But yes, watch your positions, people. And it's mostly when you're writing, when you're sitting down to actually write, when you're doing your first draft, don't really worry about it. Like, just write through just get it out. Get everything out that you can. But when you go back to edit, slow down and read through a couple times and think about in your head, okay, is this physically possible? Would this physically be comfortable to an extent? You know, because, and I'm not calling out anybody, okay? Not at all. But I have read a fic where it's his left hand goes to her left breast. We'll put it that way. The problem is that we'll just say, if this is him and this is her, and this would be his left hand, okay? This is as it's facing me, okay? Like literally her left, okay? If it goes to her left breast, then it is literally across her body. And then what will happen is his mouth went to her unoccupied breast, which would mean her right breast, which means he's literally like this on her. So he's got his arm across and trapped underneath, which I can't imagine that would be comfortable for anyone. So, you just kind of gotta think about that. And yeah, that's another thing. Thank you, Sunday. That kind of falls in with positions and what goes where. Clothes can only come off once. You know, try and keep track of where clothes are, at least for the purpose of them coming off. Also, if you start on the couch, finish on the couch, unless you're writing an angel or demon or something and then they pop magically. But you have to write that in there. You can't just go from she straddles him on the couch to he flips her over on the bed. You got to write that in that you magically appeared on the bed at some point. So watch your positions, watch where hands go where, you know, if you can't think it in your head, you know, logistically go, oh, you know, get a couple her arm just came right off. I didn't do it. I don't know what happened here. Yikes. That's embarrassing. I'm not going to throw it. But if you can't imagine it, you know, try and, okay, this and then this went here and then this went here. And if you can't take one of those like modeling, those wooden modeling dolls or two of those and make it seem comfortable and plausible, then you're going to have to adjust something somewhere. So try and keep that in mind. Try and keep, you know, okay, if, and I don't, look, I'm just going to throw this out there, y'all. Trying to take and open up a pair of denim jeans at the button with your teeth, not that easy. Nor is pulling down the zipper with your teeth. In your head, it's very sexy. And it is. Actually being able to do it, not so much. Kind of the same thing with panties, because it never fails that somebody's but like it'll slip out from between their teeth, and then you've got elastic smacking you someplace you may not want it to, and then that hurts. And so try and keep that in mind as well. Trying to think of what else. What else have I seen? But yeah, watch your positions. Watch where when the clothes are coming off. Make sure all the clothes do come off. Steph, the fact that you actually tried that with the jeans and the teeth, thankfully that you weren't wearing it, because otherwise it'd be like, yeah, Misha tried that on an episode of Never Mind. Nip tuck. So I'm trying to. Now her arm can go anywhere. You're right, Steph. Now I can put it wherever I want. Yikes. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's a very good point, Sarah. If you are doing a threesome fic, don't be so wrapped up in what the first two people are doing that you forget to include the third. Although it happens sometimes in real life, and you're still sorry about it, don't forget your third. Learn this the hard way. Let's see. Threesomes somehow manage to, yeah, threesomes, doubles, and triples, where everything is and goes, and get you a third doll. I don't have a third doll here, but get you a third doll. Oh gosh, it's wells. We're not going to talk about why I look guilty. It's not going to happen. Yikes. So, but that's pretty much it for our topic. Does anybody have any questions before I completely and utterly embarrass myself anymore? Yikes. Oh, geez. Any questions? Gosh, I forget that y'all are on a 7-second delay, and right now it feels like a lot more than 7 seconds. Reach. Yes, out comes the fan, because yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Oh, yikes. Sorry, Steph. Sunday, we are not going to discuss that. Bookworm 42. And Sarah, what is your question? Throw it up in chat. If y'all have a question, just throw it in chat. Don't, you don't have to, it's not school. You don't have to raise your hand and wait for me to call on you, especially because there's a 7-second delay. So, yeah. But yes, the answer is 42. I'm trying to see exactly. Okay, I know exactly where y'all are watching now. Say what you said. What did you say, Manna? I don't know. What did you say? Don't get bogged down on each limb, though. You can give an overall instead of getting super technical. And she's right. You don't have to, his arm went here, and then her arm went there, and then his arm went here. You don't quite have to account for all the limbs. You can give, instead of his left leg dipped off the bed, you can say he got up and moved off the bed to sit in a chair in the corner and watch for a while. I don't know. How do you set up foreplay? Very good question, Sarah. So, yikes. Foreplay is just really the way I see it. First of all, you have to define what is foreplay for you. Some people do not consider oral sex foreplay. They consider it sex because when you say oral sex, it says sex. So that's venturing otherwise. To me, foreplay is making out, getting clothes off, lots of touching. I'm watching myself get redder and redder. So um, as far as actually setting up foreplay, it kind of depends on, to me, whether or not this is just a one shot or a series or something, or if you're just going straight porn without plot. I mean, if it's just a big fat smut fest and that's all it's going to be, then there's nothing wrong with just going, he grabbed her by both sides of her head and pulled her in for a big kiss, or obviously you're not going to say it like that, but you have to kind of, just kiss for a little while. Their tongues tangle, and then his hands slip down her side. And does that kind of make sense? Because once hands start moving and clothes will start coming off, the foreplay's kind of built in there as far as getting into it, or getting them to the point where they are kissing, and clothes can come off and this, that, and the other. That's kind of difficult, because it's dependent upon what kind of story you want to tell. It goes back to, is this a series? Is this a one shot? Are feelings being revealed? Is it just straight porn where it's just like, hey, you know what? I'm going to ride you all night like there's no tomorrow. Okay, let's do this. He grabbed her and threw her on the bed, and then they're off and running. So it's kind of, oh, dang, I was telling my lipsticks are wrong, Rachel. Now I'm upset. I'll show you again, Rachel. I don't care. All the Rachels. Doll example. I'm not pulling those dolls back out for that. Yeah, my one-armed dolls. So it really depends upon what you're writing, if there's some type of plot involved, or if it's just, I just want to write something dirty and watch what happens. Let's see. Okay, hang on. I'm scrolling back up. Yes, Bookworm is correct on that. If you set up the character's emotions, then the mood gets hotter, and it's gonna make the reader more interested and more invested. And so that kind of gives you a jumping off point. What's their motivation? Why do they want to make out with this person and possibly do more? Is there a plot, or is it just, you know what, just once, I just want to see how this is? What's my motivation? So think about it like that to help get you to that point. Rachel, I want that gold lipstick pretty bad. And the fact that it's called Xenon, you're going to make me go broke. That's what's going to happen. Yes, my cheeks are very rosy. Yes, Mimi also makes a great point. Demon Dean, Soulless Sam, they don't, especially Soulless Sam. Soulless Sam doesn't really need a lot of foreplay. He knows what he wants. He's going to get it. And when he's done, he's going to leave you on the side of the road, half naked, throwing a cowboy boot and rocks at him. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check Mimi's page later. Dean's Dirty Little Secret Blog. So yeah. Mimi also brings up a good point. You have to see what the setting is, the time frame the characters have. So when do you see them? Like, is this season 6 Sam where he's soulless, or is it season 1 Sam where he's fresh out of Stanford and recovering from a broken heart and blah 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 blah. so that helps too. If you have a specific, since, I mean, this could work for any of them, not just Supernatural, but since we are part of the SBN fanfic pod, if you get one of the guys during a season, you know, pick a season, pick an episode in which it could have happened, you know, or maybe a it could have happened between a set of episodes. So that helps kind of get into the mind frame of Sam or Dean or Crowley or Cass or Gadriel or no. Sorry, I had a moment. Yeah, so that helps you with your context and all that kind of good one. All that kind of good stuff. Good one, good stuff. Same diff. So, what other questions do we have this evening? This fine, fine evening. I have grape soda. I'm on a purple kick apparently because purple tank, grape soda. You can't see it, but I have purple mascara. I almost wore my purple lipstick, which I'll show again since Rachel's here. This is the NYX that I got today. The NYX matte lipstick, which I still have not tried. I put it on my hand for like 0.5 seconds. This one, the one that I'm wearing, we'll do it again since Rachel wasn't here, since I was talking to the wrong Rachel. This is the Sugar Plum Fairy that I got from Wet n Wild. Whoop. Really? Come on, Caitlin, get it together. And now you know my real name. Ah. So there you go. Let's see. Wing kink. Oh, we're not going to start on a wing kink. Wing kink, grace kink, all of the above kink. Ooh, that's fun. Oh, here's another thing that I found out this week. On Tumblr, if you have the Xkit extension, which we've talked about before, there is an extension within the extension, I guess. If you open up Xkit and go to Get Extensions, there is an extension in there called Activity Plus, which will allow you to go to your activity page. Because you know, you get the Thunderbolt wherein you can, at the bottom it says see everything. If you click on that, it'll take you to the activity page, and it's got a little bar to the right hand side, and you can show just who followed you. You can show just who mentioned you. You can show just mutual activity. If you were tagged in something, if something was liked, stuff like that. I did not know about that today until like 2 or 3 days ago, and Kelsey and I were griping about the fact that like Tumblr should put this feature in because it's just smart. And then I was mentioning it to, I think, Sunday and Kale, and they're like, yeah, that's on Xkit. And I'm like, damn it. Of course, that was the same thing when I found out about quick tags for Mimi. I was like, man, if there's only a way to do all of the tags at the bottom real easy instead of all these 50 million tags that I'm doing on this series every time I put one part out. Mimi's like, quick tags? I'm like, huh? I am literally last to know everything. I'm late to the party 99% of the time. The process, Rachel, I'm assuming you're talking about for the activity. If you get the Xkit add-on from the Google Chrome store for your Chrome browser, and you open up the Xkit frame, in there's a section at the bottom. There's a tab that says Get Extensions. Within there, there's two that I absolutely love. One is Activity Plus, which will let you go to your activity page, and it's got a dealy flop. It's got a bar with icons, and it will actually go in and filter your activities to show you just reblogs or just mentions or just mutual activity, that kind of thing. Oh, and Steph's telling me it works in Safari as well. The other one is called Quick Tags, how you do your tags at the very bottom. Not like you're tagging other people like at Mana What or at Leather Whiskey Coffee Pot. God, that's a mouthful. Shut up, because I know you're going to say something about that in chat. But the other tags at the very, very bottom, the way that people can search, like Samx Reader, DNX Reader, those kind of tags. It's quick tags. It'll let you build a bundle so that if you're posting a Dean and Reader, you have all of those tags already in there. It gives you a button. You click on it. Boom, done. It's the bestest thing ever. And it'll let you have, I think, 50 bundles. So there's room there to do a lot. Yes, I do know you very well. Ooh, that's a good one, Mimi. She also mentioned one called Archive, which allows you to save posts for later. I'm not sure if Firefox works or if Whatchaflag works in Firefox. I don't know. I don't know anybody who uses Firefox anymore, boo-boo. I'm sorry. I love you. But if it does, if you try it and it works, let us know. And we'll be happy to pass along that information for those people who still use Firefox. So we've got about 5 minutes. I'm going to say 5 minutes, and I'm going to wrap it up early so that my poor husband and children can get on the internet, because I'm using all of it right now. I'm literally plugged directly into the modem right now so that we don't have buffer demons tonight. Bye, Mana. Snap me, boo. Let's see. Yeah, Mimi, that would be, I'm going to have to go get that, because I have one folder in Chrome that is not named, that's like this long on the screen, full of stuff that I wanted to read that I still haven't. And then I have a whole nother one, another folder named Tumblr, that has a folder within it of crap that I want to read, and a couple other random posts, and I think a couple people's master lists, like yours and Sundays, which I may or may not have already read through already, but we're not going to talk about that. Favorite place in your state? I have a couple, Rachel. So for those that don't know, I live in Louisiana. I'm closer to Baton Rouge, but I'm about 45 minutes to an hour from New Orleans. Yes, Writing World. I'll be happy to put those extension names in there. I'm going to make myself a note real quick. But I have a couple of places. And quick text. I have a couple of places that I like, Rachel. The University of Louisiana at Lafayette campus is very nice, and I know that's weird to kind of promo a college, but behind their student union, they have Cypress Lake, and there are alligators that actually live in the lake, and it's literally just a really big swamp in the middle of campus, and it's beautiful. That's where I went to college. That's where my husband went to college. That's where we met, and I love it. And there's a couple of places around campus that have really good, there's a lake or somewhere nearby near a park. I can't think of the name of the park right now. My husband would know. And there's Old Time Grocery, just this little bitty hole in the wall po' boy shop, and it's so good. Oh my god. And then of course New Orleans and you can't go wrong with the French Quarter. And if you go to the French Quarter, you gotta go to Cafe du Monde, get you a cafe au lait and some beignets. And yes, I can't think of anything else. Baton Rouge is fun too. There's some cool places down in Baton Rouge. I like just walking around downtown in Baton Rouge. And then there's the old state capitol, which is referred to as the castle. And they have a really cool Ghosts in the Castle exhibit that actually tells you the history of the grounds of the old state capitol, and different things, incarnations it went through in the history of it. Cafe du Monde. I will put it in chat. Cafe du Monde. And they do have a website, and the French Quarter location is the original location. It's really good. They do have a website, and they will ship around the world. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. I can't think of anything else. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to ask me anything you want, within reason. I have to say that, because Sunday, she's filthy. Y'all have no idea. I mean, some of y'all do. You read her stuff. I mean, come on. But like, yeah. She's filthy. But I love her. Cafe au lait is literally coffee with milk. That's literally what it stands for. It's not sweet at all. But if you eat it with beignets are, they're little fried donuts. And they cover them in mountains of powdered sugar. And you don't really need any sugar in your cafe au lait when you're eating this. Otherwise, it's like, it's sugar attack. The Forgotten Third. What are you talking about, Michelle? Forgotten Third. I'm so confused. Oh my god. The Forgotten Third. Archive. We're going to put archive on that list of extensions too. And I'm going to go get it when we're done. Xkit. Okay. Just make sure that's... Oh! That forgot. Damn it. I forgot. I don't want to talk about that because I feel horrible about it. I really do. It was terrible. It was terrible. It's very bad. I'll be making up for it the rest of my life. Yikes. So yeah. That's it, guys. Wrapping it up for tonight. Yikes. No, not... Oh, God. Don't even get me started, y'all. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I tried to open it way over here so that it wouldn't be so loud, Steph. I'm sorry. Shall drop it. Anywho, so that's our 11th. I don't care what the YouTube thing says. This is our 11th episode of Orly's Lily Pad. You can find us on Tumblr at Orly's Lily Pad, just like at the top, except without the... This is terrible. It's a writing live stream, and I've completely forgotten what that thing's called. Yikes. I keep trying to say asterisk. It's not. Apostrophe. There we go. It's Orly's Lily Pad without the apostrophe. Put me out of my misery, y'all. So you can find us there. Send us in questions. Send us in topics that you'd like for us to cover here on the show. Kelsey should be back with us next week. You can find her on Tumblr at Leviathans Love Dick. You can find me at Oriona75. I should have gone the other direction. I forget that I'm backwards and watching things backwards. So yeah, send us questions. Tag us in your fics. Go join the pond. Go check out the navigation section of the pond. There's some really good resources there for writers and stuff that is really easy to find and use. Check all that stuff out, and we will catch you guys again next week, Saturday night. 9 Eastern, 8 Central. Until then, pray for hiatus to be over sooner, because I can't deal anymore. I need my Sam fix. See you guys next week.